Our today's story is about a village named Diruwala. This village was situated in a small valley, where there was fog all the time. The people of the village considered it a normal thing, but some stories told that this mistake was the result of some old sin that had once happened here. Forest near the village. In the middle of it there was an old, dilapidated house, which was called Kali Kothi. This house was vacant for many decades and no one had the courage to go here. People said that this mansion was under the control of a mysterious magician who lived here a century ago. It was said that the magician had done something wrong during his experiments and due to this the village was haunted by evil spirits. One night, when it was raining and there was lightning, 4 friends decided to go to this hut. One of them, Rasa, was always keen on expeditions, while the remaining 3 friends, Salim, Salman Shahid, and Akil, agreed to go there under encouragement. They all took their phones and torches and headed towards the hut. As soon as they reached near the hut, they felt a strange silence. The noise of the rain had also subsided, and the fog had become so dense that they could not see the road ahead. The door of the hut was open, as if someone was waiting for them. He stepped inside the hut, and was immediately greeted by a cool breeze. They reached a large hall where broken pieces of old furniture were scattered. There were old pictures on the walls, faces blurred and indistinct. As they started moving forward, they heard the sound of a bell, as if someone had shaken an old bell. This sound was so soft that perhaps no one else could have heard it, but all 4 of them heard it clearly. They looked at each other and decided to move forward. They reached a small room where there was an old bookcase. Rasa took out a book and opened it. The book contained old amulets and magical texts with strange symbols on them. Salim touched a page of the book, and immediately a bright light came out, as if someone had fired a flash. Suddenly, they heard someone laughing from behind. They all turned back, but no one was there. Salman looked into the light of his phone, and saw a shadow on the wall. This shadow was of a human being but his arms were unusually long. They all got scared and tried to get out, but the door was closed. Rasa pushed the door with force, but it did not budge. At that very moment, he saw old faces on the walls moving, as if they were coming to life. Salim saw another door and took everyone there. They opened the door and reached a dark staircase. There was so much fog on the stairs that even his next step was not visible. They all started coming down slowly. As soon as they reached down, they saw another hall, where a bottle filled with acid was kept on an old table. There was an old letter in which it was written, "Whoever opened this place has invited his death." At that very moment, they heard the sound of someone walking from upstairs, as if someone was descending the stairs. They all hid in a corner and switched off the torches. They heard someone's heavy breathing, which was slowly getting closer. An old man, whose face had the marks of demons, came into the hall. He picked up the bottle kept on the table and looked at Shahid. He had a scary smile on his face, as if he knew where they were hiding. Suddenly, Rasa picked up a pipe and attacked the man. The man gave a loud scream and immediately disappeared, but his scream shook the hut. Sounds of walls breaking and things falling were coming from everywhere. They all immediately ran and headed towards the stairs. They saw that the same old man was standing in front of them and there was an axe in his hand from which blood was dripping. All 4 of them got scared and ran back. The old man started following them. Rasa started reciting verses in a loud voice. Seeing this, the other friends also supported him. As soon as he read the verses, the old man stopped there and started going back, then he disappeared. These 4 friends ran towards the stairs. He opened the door with great difficulty and came out of the hut. When they came out, they saw that all the roads were deserted and there was fog everywhere. After that night, all four of them never stepped into the forest, because they knew that the ghosts of the house were still present there and they are ready to invite someone else to their side. After that night, they never told his story to anyone, but they always lived in fear that the ghosts might pursue him. Dear viewers, if you like to watch this kind of stories, do subscribe, like and share our channel. Thank you.